We got a garbage deck activate coming in by Robrono. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. Our daily garbage deck activate. Oh god, he's making me play a deep deck. This is the first time anyone's ever made me play a deep deck. Harrowing. This is running pilfered goods without black market merchant. So I can only surmise that's like a mill finisher? Turbo Maokai? We'll see, we'll see. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad as it looks. That's what I'll say about it. Twisted Fate Fizz. Alright. So, what the hell are you? I might actually need to keep Withering Whale against Twisted Fate Fizz, honestly. Wow. He got me. Okay, fine. Do you think EU is more competitive? I think the short answer is yes. I mean, it kind of has to be because the LP on Masters is higher, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, like all the ranks, like for the most part, balance out. It's not very much. Like a lot of people meme about it. It's not a big difference, but yeah, probably a bit. We lost. Oh well, guess he got us. That's interesting. He's worried about my plunders. I think I'm okay burning a mana here, honestly. I've got a very, very slow hands. And a lot of like responsiveness. You know, we don't really need to be killing these. So that's a Yordle Grifter. Oh, he's not on triple merchant. I mean, that'd be quite the trick if it was triple merchant, huh? So, he'll probably do like one pilfered goods here. Okay, so that's gonna be a pretty discounted draw. Now, the great thing about this matchup, however, is I'm a mill deck, and I use almost exclusively toss cards. So I think you'll find my cards are not very well suited for you, my friend. This is ideal. Beautiful. This is great. We'll do this. We need to like just toss more aggressively, honestly. Getting to deep faster. I guess I'm kind of a deep deck. I mean, I don't think that's really the reason, but I mean, I'm sort of a deep deck, sure. This one, however, is interesting. Wow. So I can use Fading Memories on Wanderer. I don't think it's quite worth it. Okay. Yeah, this seems pretty ideal. What's the win condition of this deck? I'm using a mill deck here. He attacked in the wrong order here. He's supposed to attack on the left side because my toad wants to. He wants the toad to block on the left, so I'm overhealing since I was at 20. Okay, this was a pretty good draw. We're gonna be able to toss pretty aggressively here off of the Dreg Dredgers, since our Chroniclers are now going to be toss 3s themselves. Okay. So now the question is, am I using Fading Memories on a Dreg Dredgers? If I will, then I should do it right now so that I can get a non-ephemeral one. We are 9 out of 25. I think I will. Because of course, Fading Memories creates an ephemeral one, and Chronicler of Ruin makes it non-ephemeral. So we're deep, but we need to go deeper. Our Maokai is still 12 out of 25. This should be pretty straightforward. Did he just say nobody likes soggy Teemo? Turbo deep? Yeah, turn 6 deep. Is pretty fast. But we're not done yet. We're still 10 cards left in our deck. My friends, this is far too many cards. Far too many cards. We have to go deeper. Okay, we've lost 2 of our pilfered goods already. That's a little sad. I will say, I like Maokai as a concept. You know, it's fun. And I like the idea of, you know, pilfered goods finisher. It's, you know, it's still insane to not run Black Mercury Merchant, unfortunately. So 20 out of 25. The Maokai is flipped here. 6 cards in the deck. We are running a 3 Maokai deck. I mean, I should fucking hope this is a 3 Maokai deck, right? So he's doing a big buffed fizz, which is a bit unfortunate. And he's attacking with a single other unit, this being Thorny Toad. Presumably, he wants me to block the Thorny Toad so that he can win with Fizz's card, is what I'm reading off this attack. Bit of a weird attack. It's unlikely that both that's true and that would work. It should be a fairly easy block for me to take. It's a little too hard for me to get punished off the block. The one downside is we don't want to kill the Horny Toad yet. So, a bit of a dilemma. We need our Maokai to flip, but we don't want a Ruination. Go to 13 health. I'm mana positive, so I'll take a pretty easy pass here. Maokai is still 21 out of 23. Man. Is the Fizz actually scary enough to get me to Ruinate here? I should Ruinate. It's safer too. I really want to leave the Thorny Toad on his side of the board so that I can, as soon as I flip Maokai, I can make him draw and kill himself. But I can't really let the Fizz stay too long. I kind of have to Ruinate in these positions. Yeah, I think we should have no choice here. I mean, it also is flipping my Maokai. So we'll do this. As always, like when in doubt, when you're bluffing, just like Darius emote, you don't even really have to think about it. If you're doing like some kind of bluff, do a Darius emote. I fucking hate using that word. I'm gonna try to stop using that word, honestly. It's such a meaningless word. It's actually worse. It's worse than a meaningless word. Oh well. So he could flip a Twisted Fate here if he's got a good hand. It's pretty hard for him to, though. Why do you hate this word? I've talked about it before. People don't... The way people use the word bluff isn't how bluffs work. It's a very, very different thing than people talk about. Okay, great. So, our Maokai is effectively forced flip here. We have a 4-card deck that has been reduced to Nautilus and 3 Maokais and 5 mushrooms. Oh god. We're getting hard countered. It's the clump of wumps. The absolute mega counter. Jesus Christ. Cat coming? Yeah, I mean, he has a cat deck, right? Have we actually been counting? Is there actually a cat coming? Okay, well, I mean, his deck is all non-champs at this point. So, I will point out a bit of a flaw with Maokai as a concept So Maokai, you guys probably haven't even heard of this deck. It was an early concept in the patch that just never worked. And Maokai is, well, it's simple. It's, you know, it's like deep, it uses a lot of the same cards, but instead we win the game by them decking out. Here's the fundamental problem with Maokai. It's like, it's a cute concept, but it kind of can't work if the opponent has a brain, basically. And the reason for that is all they have to do is keep 2 champions in their hand, and then they can just keep using those champions and shuffling back into deck. That's all they have to do. They don't need to do anything else. He's deep though? Ah, that's true. So, we're both gonna draw these last cards here. He's got 1 additional card. We've got 0. And we can go ahead and ship our Nautilus here. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like we can lose this game. We'll see though. These are where, at this point in the game, you would want to use pilfered goods to basically make sure that the opponent can't win by drawing cards out of their deck. Unfortunately, he's taken our pilfered goods with his pilfered goods, and he's taking cards out of our deck now. And that's... well, that's not good. We have 2 cards left. We're still on more cards than him here. Still more cards than him here. It's really dependent on the champ cards, because if it isn't a burst speed spell, you can kill the champ on the board. Yes! That is a big asterisk. You're very correct to point that out. Although, I mean, usually fast speed ones will do. Okay, so now he needs to draw the top card of our deck to feel good here. Shipwreck Hoarder, however, will give our deck 2 cards instead of 1, because it'll toss 1 and then put 2 treasures back in. So we have a bigger deck than this guy. Basically, the mill deck is all about getting a bigger deck than the other guy. It's quite easy. I don't know. I think it's a fun deck to optimize. You know, yesterday when faced with a garbage deck activate, we spent a few hours trying to play around with the concept. What do you guys think? Should we try to optimize Maokai?